Hello, good friends. I'm all the way down here. So today I want to show you how we can manage our feelings in our home. Um, the first thing we got to do is to understand what a meta moment means. Can you guys read that along with me? It says, I can understand what a meta moment means. That's one thing we're going to learn. And the other thing we're going to also learn is to build your very own cool down corner if you don't have one yet. Could you read that with me too? Okay, here we go. Ready? I can build my own cool down corner. Okay, so meta moment means when you are able to identify and control your big feelings before they control you. Okay, that's why in all of your kindergarten classrooms, you guys have your mood meter. So that way we can all learn to really say honestly how we feel at that very moment during that day. Okay. Can you think of a time when you had such big feelings and they felt like you couldn't control them at all and you just felt so crazy and the feelings were so big you didn't know what to do? Think about that and feel free to think aloud to yourself or feel free to talk about it with your family. So, you guys might have seen this poster all over the school in many different places. This is how you take a meta moment. There are 6 steps. Number 1 is that, hey, something happens to you that causes you to have that big feeling. Okay, I'm going to highlight it right there. Something happens. The next thing is that you get some type of sense or feeling from that big thing that happened to you, and ooh, it's getting so big that you feel like you're about to not be able to control it. But then, number 3, you stop and you identify that feeling. Number 4, you try to see your best self to calm down from that big feeling. Number 5, you strategize. That's basically having your toolbox of things to help you calm down. And then number 6, after you use that strategy, you succeed and you are feeling basically pretty much back to your normal self, or at least your feelings aren't about to get big anymore and you're able to control them. Okay? Friends, so we just learned what a meta moment is, and now we're going to do an exercise to help us really understand the word and what it means. If you're in my class, you might remember that I tell you guys, say it to the ceiling, and you guys say whatever the word I teach you is to the ceiling. So basically, you're going to say the word meta moment 3 different times to 3 different things, and you're also going to teach what a meta moment is 3 different times to 3 different things, okay? These are the 3 things I want you to say meta moment and teach it to. I want you to say and teach meta moment to a window. I want you to say meta moment and teach it to your favorite stuffy. And I want you to teach it and say it to a family member in your home. I will do it too so that you guys can see how I do it.
Remember, you can teach it in your own words. You don't have to use the words that I taught you over there.
Meta moment means when you can identify your feelings and control them and calm yourself down. That's Maru. Meta moment means when you can identify your feelings, big feelings, and control them and calm yourself down. Okay? Yay! Meta moment means when you identify your feelings and you calm down.
All right, friends, I just taught meta moment to the window, my favorite stuffy, and one of my family members. It is your turn. Go!
All right, friends, thank you so much for taking the time to either review or learn what a meta moment is and for teaching it to different parts of your home and to your family member. It's so important that they know what that is too. So we're going to do the next part now, which is to see what a cool down corner looks like. And let me show you what Miss Lay's class family's cool down corner looked like and where it was, okay? So this was our cool down corner in our classroom. As you can see, and if you're in Miss Lay's class, you might remember, hopefully, that the cool down corner was underneath where the piano was. And the reason it was there was because it was still a little bit private while being still close to the group. That way you can learn and calm yourself down at the same time. Okay, as you can see, I put up some little mats here, or what is that called? A bamboo mat. I also put some little fuzzy, furry rugs here so it could be comfy. And you can't really see it, but on the right side there was a pillow. There were a couple of pillows, and there were some lights so that it was even more cozy. Okay, and so here you can see that there is a feelings chart with all of these feelings to help you identify your feelings. And in our kindergarten version of a cool down corner and taking a meta moment, you had 3 different steps, okay? The first one is you identify what you're feeling. It says, I feel. And then you basically choose from this blue basket here how you feel, okay? The next one is you identify how you want to feel. And then from there, you would choose from the green basket how you want to feel. Okay? And then finally, the last step was to identify what you are going to do to feel better. Okay? So in the last one here, it says, I will. And then you have I gave you a list, a whole bunch of choices with what you can do to feel better. Now, in this case, the person who chose this, it means that they're going to meditate. Okay, so there are 3 steps. 1, 2, 3 in our kindergarten version of the cool down corner or taking a meta moment. And that's what we're going to do today.
Step 1. Find the place where you feel most comfortable in your home. For me, my most comfortable place is right here, where it's cushy all around for me. I got a pillow right here that I can hug if I need to. I can look outside the window. Looking outside the window helps me calm down. And there is some wall space that I can hang up my cool down corner. Step 2. Get some paper, something to write with, scissors, some tape, and maybe some Post-its too if you have it. Make sure you get at least 4 pieces of paper, depending how many feelings you're going to write down. Step 3. On 3 different pieces of paper, write down I feel on the first paper. On the second paper, write I want to feel. And then on the third paper, write I will. I'll show you guys how I do.
Step 4. Write or draw all the feelings you know. Now, if you watched our school counselor, Miss Paulina's video about brainstorming with your family, that might be a really good idea if this is going to be a cool down corner for all of the members of your family to use, or even just brainstorming with your family is a good idea anyway. But I am giving you this chart here because it's the exact same feelings that we use in Miss Lay's class. Mad, angry, upset, sad, worried, scared, confused, happy, proud, excited. Okay? I'm actually going to use all of these feelings and write them down on my Post-it notes. And if I run out of Post-it notes, then I'm going to show you guys how I cut up the little squares and add my own feelings. All right, here we go. Okay, step 5. Write or draw all things you can do to calm down. Now, before I show you mine, I'm going to show you what our Miss Lay's class had for the list of activities you can do to calm down. Okay, the first one is read a book. Read a book. Read your Just Right book, read your library book, whatever book you want to do. That's what we did, at least in Miss Lay's class. Number 2, listen to music. Number 3, count. Now you can see that this little boy is counting to 9, but really you can count by 5s, you can count by 2s, you can count by 10s, count by 1s all the way to 100 or even past 100 if you want to. Okay, number 4, get a drink of water. Always a good idea to get a drink of water. Love it. Number 5, rest. Now remember when I showed you guys the area that I wanted, which is where my sitting area was, my couch was. I chose it because it was cushy. That way I had the option to rest if I wanted to, and that's why that's the option to rest is right there. Okay. Number 6 is to meditate. In Miss Lay's class, we do meditate sometimes too, especially with quiet piano music. Always helpful. Okay, number 7, have a squishy toy. Now, if you don't have any squishy items in your house, you could always squeeze your stuffy, or you could, or you can just hug your pillow. We had a friend, he knows who he is, and he brought in a squeezy ball for us, and that was so helpful for our class family to use. So thank you to my friend. You know exactly who you are. It was a pink squishy, and I love it. And finally, the last one is take a deep breath. Now, some of you might do this too, but sometimes in Miss Lay's class, we might go, smell the flower, blow out the candle. I'd like to show you guys that really quick.
Smell the flower, blow out the candle.
Okay, kindergarten leaders, I made everything. I have my cool down corner steps. I have all of the fueling words that I wrote down that I could think of. And I have all of the strategies that I wrote down with what I could do to help me regulate and control my big feelings. Now we're gonna go hang it up at the cool down corner spot that we chose. Whoops, I forgot to say, don't forget to put your feeling words in one baggie and label it as feelings. And don't forget to put your I will strategies in another baggie and label them as I will strategies. That way you don't have to mix them up. Ta-da! I made my cool down corner, so now I'm gonna wait until something happens where I get some big feelings, and then I'm gonna try it out.
Uh-oh, something happened.
One day I was just doing my daily reading, and then all of a sudden I thought of my students and I got so sad. I missed them so much. I don't know what to do. Oh, well, I guess I made that cool down corner. I'll try it out, I guess. So now I'm at my cool down corner in my cushy place, and I'm looking through my feelings bag. And because I miss all of my students and my class family and my school family so much, I feel sad. That is exactly how I feel. And now that I look through my feelings bag again, I found the word that I want to feel. The feeling I want to feel is happy. And oh, I guess that doesn't stick, so I'm gonna have to tape it. And there's my tape. I'm gonna leave it right there, and I'm gonna stick it right there. So let's look at that. I feel sad. I want to feel happy. Now, what will I do so I can feel happy? So after looking through all of my I will strategies, I decided that I am going to play some piano. I'm going to put it right there. So here I am, friends. I'm at my piano and I'm about to play some songs on it. I hope you know that it's really, really, really important to identify your feelings, especially your big ones, and it's even more important to have strategies so that you can feel happy and calm again, especially if you have big feelings. So I showed you one way how to make a cool down corner. You might already have a cushy, calm down corner, cool down corner yourself. How are you going to make your cool down corner? What does yours look like? It doesn't have to be the same as mine. All I know is that I really want to see it. Bye. Thank you so much for learning with me today.
Cheers to Miss Kozu and these cool mathematicians for their awesome counting collections work and math work from my video from last week. We would love to see even more counting collections work, how you made your cool down corner, or any other work you did from our lessons so we can show it off. Good luck and have fun, kindergarten leaders!